Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, so I have started using the Telluric Tarot. Now I've used it in a few lives, of course, with using the guidebook and everything like that. And I've done a couple of cards, a couple of draws, just for reflection and things like that. But now what I want to do is really start getting into what I would normally do with a tarot practice, okay, and get to know a deck a little bit deeper by firstly looking at the keywords that the author uses for, or the creator uses for each card. So I've gone through and picked out the first 8 cards, right? So these are the first 8 cards that we're looking at here. Okay, so then I'm going to go through and I'm just looking at the keywords for each card. So I've gone through and had a look at them straight up with in order. So the first one, of course, is the design unfolding. Then we've got the light of dawn, voice of the desert. We've got pleasure of senses. We have, oh, sorry, I forgot the magician within. We have a trial by fire, the dependable structure, and iron and seeds, which talks about planting things. So I've basically got a little bit of an understanding of the first 8 cards, right? So I've gone through and had a bit of a look-see. I'm going to shuffle them up, and I'm actually just going to go through and just choose 2 cards, right? So 2 cards. First we have the copper and eucalyptus, which is about trial by fire. Okay, so it feels like there's some challenges and things coming up, maybe some sense of burning away what needs to be done. It does feel about being in control. It is a leader, so it is the 4, the emperor, which would normally be the emperor. So maybe it's about being in control, being a thing. So it's just about getting to know what all the cards are. Here we've got the seeds. So it feels like iron seeds. So it's that lover's card. So there it's about choices, seeds being planted so they can come in. So for me, when I look at the trial by fire and the seeds, iron and seeds, to me it could be a sense of there's some challenges and things that need to be burnt away, need to be stripped away, and allowing ourselves this chance to plant what's important in our life, what's of value to our journey in some way with the choices that we've yet to make. So maybe. Next combination I have is the pleasure of senses with the Empress here, and we have the voices of the desert, right? So for me this is about just enjoying each moment, taking care of ourselves, allowing ourselves to connect with who we are as being able to communicate, which is really important, being able to communicate clearly with who we are, which is really important, or what we acknowledge in our senses. This is about dependable structure. So it's being making sure that our structure is dependable, that we're able to be reliable in our journey, enabling us to be that provider that's really, really important as we look at the magician within ourselves. So we look at how we look beyond the surface, find ourselves then manifesting what we desire by using our skills, our abilities. Last row we have is the dawn of light with the unfolding design. So it feels like there's a start of something new that seems to be bringing out something new, something else. So so a design is actually unfolding into something else. It's quite important. So it just goes through, just mucking around really. I don't know these cards perfectly well, but this is the first 8 and just sort of cruising. So let's do the next 3. Let's do 3 cards. Remember, I'm just using it without the guidebook, remember. So if I want to know a little bit more information, I am going to have to use the guidebook. But just for today, I'm just sort of looking at the magician within. So I've got to use my skills and abilities to manifest what I want. Maybe I need to, so I need to think about looking beyond the illusion. And we have trial by fire. So maybe there's a sense of some challenges and things that are coming up, enabling us to provide answers or provide what's important to the journey. So next we have the light of dawn. So we've got something new beginning as well. So it does feel as though to manifest what we want in this journey. It's maybe about looking beyond the illusion as we clear away those things that no longer serve us, that we rule or we take charge of where we are in our life, enabling us to awaken to a new beginning, a fresh start to something, maybe something new is beginning as well. So let's have a look at numbers. Let's do a third one. So let's do Iron and Seeds. We've got the Voices of the Desert, and we've got the structured, dependable structure, right? So in this case here, it feels like there is a sense of seeds being planted. There's something new coming in. Maybe it's a new relationship. It could be very much about a sense of choices needing to be made in the situation, to plant the seeds that are important, to plant what's really important in our mind or in our action, enabling us to communicate clearly, enabling us to see what's important in our journey, to see the knowledge or from the past, and being reliable, being able to build foundation so we get where we need to be. Just super important. Okay, so now that I've basically looked at all these cards, with the last two being the let's do this one here, which is all about the design unfolding. So things are starting to unfold in the way that you want them to be. The pleasure of senses to me is about the sense of your sensuality, acknowledging who you are, taking care of yourself. You might be so busy taking care of other people that you're forgetting about you. So as things as things unfold, it's about you starting to take care of self in some way, and so it brings a new sense of a new day, a new possibility to the journey, brings things into abundance, maybe in a new way. So yeah, that's it from me. So just a quick look at the first 8 cards of the Telluric Tarot and how I want to continue this journey, just doing the 8 cards at a time, and just allowing us to dive into them on a briefly level at this stage. All I'm doing is looking at the keywords of the cards and getting to know the cards in that way. So that's it from me. Take care and blessed be.